Before we begin today's episode, we wanted to announce that we have officially launched our Patreon, where you can find exclusive content, engage with North Coast, and get access to perks like recordings from live shows, freestyle tips and tricks, and Patreon-only episodes. Whoa, you're getting access. For top-tier patrons, we'll even have pre-order links for live events and virtual freestyle lessons. Sign me up. So visit patreon.com/North Coast Podcast and help your favorite hip-hop improv team thrive. Who made this theme?
This beat's so sexy. Whoever made this is a talent.
Hey, welcome to the North Coast Podcast, where we interview comedians or each other and we discuss things and we make up hip-hop improv songs about it. My name is Douglas Widick.
My name is Ronald Joe Williams.
My name is Mel Rubin.
And I am Dr. Brick.
Kicky Bricky. All right.
I don't know why I didn't want to say my full name. I didn't feel comfortable.
That's
totally okay.
It's Melanie, okay? All right.
That's
Your
totally
question makes me anxious, and I really don't know how to handle it, and I need some guidance from the room.
Okay.
People always go like this to me with good intention. They go, "Is it Doug or Douglas?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. That's a good intention question.
It's a great question, and I honestly, it's like a hat I wear each day. I'm like, I'm Doug today. It's like, I'm Douglas today. Like,
Yeah.
I can't decide
You don't-
which one.
It's 50-50 for you.
Yeah, like, I don't care. And then people will go like this. When I say, oh, it's both, I'll go like this. Both are fine. And then they'll go, yeah, but which one is it?
Right.
And then I
They
go,
need to know.
yeah.
You just got to give them one. Because there's some people, like, I think I can say this, I can speak for her, but Steph on North Coast, I think her perspective, from what I remember, is that she's Stephanie until you earn the Steph, until you're tight like that, and then she can be Steph. But she doesn't want to be, like, be introduced to somebody, and then immediately they're calling her Steph. She's like, I don't know you like that.
Interesting. That's good to know.
For me, I'm the opposite, where I feel like Melanie is like it's just like not my name. It's like if it's like people don't know me, I'm like I don't feel comfortable with you unless you call me Mel. Like that I'm Mel. Like I feel like we have this barrier. If you're calling me Melanie, like we are complete strangers. You don't know who I am.
Yeah,
I feel that 100%.
Yeah.
With Michael versus Dr. Brick.
Because you're
pulling back.
yeah, because you're three. Well, you have Mike, which I don't think anybody calls you, and then Dr. Brick or just Brick.
Yeah. Oh yes. So this is literally it. So like pulling back the curtain. Hello everybody. My real name is Michael.
Wow.
I realize I'm only saying myself Dr. Brick,
And
but
if
yeah.
you're really tight with Dr. Brick, you can call him Kicky Bricky.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, just you and Anna.
So you're two friends.
Okay. Yeah, no, but when it comes to Michael, like people ask, usually I think I prefer if you call me Michael, because then my family calls me Mikey. No one else calls me that. Because if you call me that, I'm like, I don't know you like that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I'm offended.
Get that name out your mouth.
Right.
Yeah, that.
Get my fam's name out your mouth.
Yeah, and Mike, I don't know. Mike never really. When I was younger, I thought it was cooler, so I wanted, but I don't care anymore about him. Michael is more like it's fine with me now. And then when I'm in settings like this, everybody calls me Brick.
Right.
So I'm just like, especially after a show, they're just like, oh, hi, Brick. And it's like, oh, hello. And it's like, what's your name? It's like, just call me Brick. Because if I call you Michael, it's really confusing right now.
Yeah.
And I don't want too many names in your mouth to get confused with.
I always introduce you to people as Brick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thank you. Because then I'm with you. I would like to hear Brick rather than Michael.
Right, yeah.
So should I get rid of the doctor?
What? No, it's fine. The Dr. Brick is fine. I mean, like
Okay.
Brick, because like Brick is now like the nickname for Dr. Brick, and it's just easier than just calling me Dr. Brick, you know?
Yeah.
Because now I respond to that. Before it was weird, but now like ever since like I've been doing this for a while, it's just like, oh yeah, I can actually respond to that now.
Yeah.
I have a question. So I introduced myself to you all as RJ. You've all known me as RJ. What did you think RJ stood for before you learned my real name?
Well, because your email name is
Damn
Ronald
it.
Williams,
I was gonna say.
I knew your name was Ronald. And then I once called you Ronald in a public setting. You said, it's RJ. And so I was like, this hurts my brain because all your emails say Ronald.
Yeah.
I got to change that.
Does anybody call you Ronald or Ron?
No, and if they do, it's that same feeling of like,
Yeah.
like a cringe, like the FBI is looking at me or something like that.
Yeah.
Only the government calls me Ronald. And when people do call me, people that I introduce myself as RJ, but then like they're on an email chain with me and they're like, oh, I just met him once, let me call him Ronald. Then like usually I'm like, until like I see them again, I'm like, hey, you just call me RJ. Call me RJ. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well, I think it's just one of those things that's personal, and you just have to have a default answer because it's too uncomfortable to have your wheel spin in front of somebody else. Like now that I'm like firmly 33, grown ass man, I'm like, it's Douglas. Like I just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not like dog, you know. Yeah.
Dog.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. What were we talking about before we were deep in something before the theme song
We were talking
on.
about TV, Schmigadoon and like TV
and,
shows.
Platonic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Platonic.
Platonic.
Oh, moving.
I did see when that popped up, and I was like, do I want to, like, I like Seth Rogen, but I was like, you know, it's like, what is it, like movie number 30 or TV show number 30? I'm like, do I need more of him? Like, I respect and love him. I'm just like, I love a fresh flavor. And so Lisa and I have been watching a lot of international thrillers, TV shows that are like either like take place in Syria or like take place in Israel, and they're all about like Middle Eastern like relations and how messy it all gets. And we're like on the edge of our chair, you know, and then we talk about it with people and we sound crazy because we're like, you know, when they're in Palestine and they're you know, do either of you know the show Fauda?
No.
Lisa's gonna lose it because she listens to the podcast, but it's about a group of Israeli forces people, and they go into Palestine and speak Arabic, and they all look Arab, so it's like they're constantly having to like pretend, and like all these missions they go on, and it gets so intense.
So it's a drama, like a tense and
super
thriller.
drama, super action.
Is it docu-series or is it fictional?
It's based on the here's the kicker. This is what actually got me to sit down and watch it.
Okay.
It's based on the star's real life experience in the IDF. So all the plot lines connect back to his real life. It's basically drama therapy on camera.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's like reliving, like he fell in love with this Palestinian woman, and I'm not going to give it away, but something bad happens to her. And like it happens in the show too, but it also happened in his real life. And so he like said it was therapeutic to like re-experience it and like go through the grief and all that stuff. It's so good. I cannot recommend it enough. And now we watch like everything that guy has created, and he's Israeli.
Whoa.
So yeah.
Where do you watch it?
Well, Fauda's on Netflix.
Netflix, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
But there's this other show. It's not created by him, but Tehran we just watched on Apple TV. That one's phenomenal. So yeah, I'm hooked.
Apple TV's killing it recently. I have like, we were just saying Platonic or whatever. It just popped up. But I feel like every day I'm getting like a push notification. Like this new show is starting on Apple TV, and I like watch the trailer and I'm like, it looks amazing.
Looks amazing.
I feel like they are crushing it.
Are y'all watching Ted Lasso?
Yes.
Nope.
No.
Not yet.
No? Not yet? Okay, then we won't talk about it.
I love Ted Lasso.
Do you want me to do earmuffs?
No, it's okay.
No, it's fine. It'll take too long.
Did you watch
Whatever.
Bad Sisters on Apple TV?
No, but I've heard it's incredible.
Incredible.
Okay.
Bad
I
Sisters?
gotta watch
Bad
it.
Sisters. It's about these Irish sisters, and one of them, the husband is dead, and it goes back to the beginning of how he died and all the drama leading up to it. And it's just he's such a piece of shit, this guy. And they just build the case more and more and more till the very end, till you learn just how terrible he is. And it's so good, and it's like shot in the most idyllic Irish mountains.
Sara Bareilles was posting a lot about that show when she was watching it. Her whole Instagram presence was that show for like a month, and I was like, I gotta watch the show, and then I didn't watch that show.
I feel like that's a reliable source of what to watch.
I trust her with my
Sara
life.
Bareilles.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like Rotten Tomatoes, and then there's Sara Bareilles.
Yeah, it's so true.
What's Sarah think about this? Let's see. And Google
What's
it.
Sarah think?
Type in
What's
Sara
Sara
Bareilles.
thinking? What's Sara thinking? What's Sara thinking?
Oh,
What's Sara
you know
thinking?
me. Not feeling jealous. What am I gonna watch? Check out Sara
Sara
Bareilles. You know it's the best. What is the gist? I think I will trust the star and writer of Waitress. It's time to watch Bad Sisters. You know I am not going bust. I am gonna watch it on Apple TV Plus, but I don't know what to watch on IG, so I will watch her and I'll listen with glee.
What's Sara watching? What's Sara watching?
What's Sara watching?
What's Sara watching?
What's Sara watching?
What's Sara watching?
What's Sara watching?
What's Sara watching?
Yeah, Sara watching some cartoons. Is she watching that Looney Tunes?
Ooh.
Is she watching stuff all day?
Hey.
Is she watching new anime? Is she a big fan of Attack on Titan? Is she a fan of something else that she's writing? Sara, I gotta really know. Can you sing? You are the queen of everything.
Sara watching.
What's Sara watching?
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 What's Sara watching? What's Sara watching? Yes, the time she will save. She's gonna tell about what she's watching. She's so brave. Yeah, it's true. Yes, she's got all the levels. She's telling you what's good, and you know it's Girls 5 Ever. Yes, she is in that show. If you haven't, you should go. Watch it. It's on Peacock, but now, no, it's on a different streaming service. So I got confused, and I got to admit I haven't seen
Peacock.
season 2. What's Sara watching? What's Sara watching? What's Sara watching?
Sugar
What's
butter
Sara
flour.
watching?
Hey,
What's Sara watching?
What's Sara watching?
What's Sara
watching?
Don't have to write
You a love song. Beautiful. Really good.
Beautiful
I
song.
trust her. Okay, so I promised you, and I don't know if you were here yet, but I promised I would talk about this race I ran.
Yeah.
Oh my
yes, please.
god.
So I ran a little race, everybody. It wasn't a big deal. It was just 13.1 miles through
very
the
impressive.
borough of Brooklyn. Okay, no, but for real, I ran the Brooklyn half marathon on Saturday, 5 days ago, something like that.
Was this all of Brooklyn?
So this one is interesting. My first half marathon was last year, so this was my second one. And they're both Brooklyn half marathons, but last year's was through NYC runs, and that one is like through all of Brooklyn. You start in Williamsburg, you go to Greenpoint, you go along the water, you go Flatbush, and then you end in Prospect Park. So it's like a nice, not all of Brooklyn, but a nice sampling. This
That
one,
was a half too.
that was a half too,
Okay.
yeah. This one is the New York Roadrunners Brooklyn half. It's the biggest half marathon in New York, I think. 25,000 people ran it.
Wow.
And it's you pretty much the first 7 miles are all like within Prospect Park. So you start like in Crown Heights, you go around the park, and then you go in the park and you do a loop. And then when you exit, you're already at mile 7. That's when it gets terrible, which I now know. So on the map, you see it's just like a straight line down Ocean Parkway until you hit Coney Island, and it ends in Coney Island. What I thought based on the little elevation map was like, okay, Prospect Park, we're going to have the hills, we're going to go up, up, up. And then it looked like it was like a steady decline all of Ocean Parkway. So I was like, great. Once I'm out of the park, it's like a slow and steady downhill. That was not the case. So I did not properly pace myself, because I was like pacing myself for a downhill, and it was actually rolling hills the whole way. So like up, down. And then it started downpouring at for me, right around mile 9.5. Completely pouring. I wear glasses, so I couldn't see anything. My glasses were like super wet. I was stepping in puddles left and right. My feet were submerged in water. My shirt was wet. Everything was just like weighing down. But I was at the point where like the whole first part of the race I did with my friend Kyle, who we all know.
Yeah. Shout outs to Kyle
Shout
Trope.
outs to Kyle. Shout out Kyle.
Front row, North
some
Coast
out for
shows
Kyle.
with
Yeah.
Luigi.
Shout out.
Part of the
shout
Shout out to
Pancake
Luigi.
crew, the
Pour some out for
Sunday. What's your
Luigi.
crew?
Well, the pals.
The Pals.
Just
Oh,
the
great.
Simple. But we ran together, and the whole time I was like, I'm not going to break any records. Like, I didn't think I was going to do it in under 2 hours. I was like, I'll go for like 2:05, something like that. But I was running with him, and we were doing like 9-minute miles the whole way, which is paced out for under 2 hours. So I got to the point at mile 9 where he took off. He's like, bye, I'm off. I said, good luck. I wanted him to go. It was his first one. I was like, you go, because I was like dying. But I was at that point where I'm like, I think I can do it in under 2 if I really push. But I was also freezing. I was so wet. I was getting goosebumps. My body was like shutting down. And I was like, do I push it? Do I just chill? What do I do? And I kind of did both, where when I hit 13.1 miles, which is the half marathon, on my watch I was at 1:59. So like I did it, but the official time, which ended up being 13.5 miles, because you end up doing more when you like weave in and out, there was a 2:02. So I was like, you know what?
Wow.
All things considered,
pretty
4
close.
miles in the pouring rain, which I've never ran in before. I was like, I'll take it. But
There was a new
brutal.
variable, and it was rain.
Downpour. Yeah.
And then did the rain stop once the race finished, or did it keep on going
It
all
was
day?
still pouring. It slowed down for maybe about 15 minutes, a little bit after I finished, and then it came back.
Okay. What's your after running routine? Like, what do you do when you're done and like Molly's there and you're like celebrating?
Yeah.
Is it like straight home and rehabbing the body? Yeah.
Yeah. Milo didn't come to this one, but well, this one I've heard like, oh, you went in Coney Island, like you got to get a hot dog, got to get a beer, the whole thing. So I had like a 10 a.m. hot dog because I was supposed to.
Okay.
I didn't have a beer. I had a lot of Gatorade just because I felt like my body like needed that.
Right.
But because it was raining, we all just got on the train and went home. But but like last year, we went to a diner and just like had a little celebratory breakfast and something like that. So yeah, it was fun and just a lot of stretching.
Oh, like afterwards.
Afterwards,
okay.
A lot of stretching. To
do you do any sort of ice on the sore muscles?
I don't, but I know like it would help. It would help recover a lot faster.
Yeah.
Like an ice bath. Is at home. Oh man,
that
that's
vasoconstriction. And the blood. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was telling you guys when I did a 9-mile run a couple weeks ago, I couldn't walk for 2 days because my calves, like the muscle thing, and apparently ice or like an ice bath would help that. Crazy.
Something similar happened to me with just the same amount of physical effort that you did. I woke up from sleeping the other day and I stretched. And I stretched too much, and I got a Charlie horse in my calf.
Oh, no.
And the Charlie horse was there for like 2 days.
Oh,
man,
you had a pet horse for 2 days?
Yeah. Yeah. Had that horse right in my little leggy right there.
Ouch.
And I was like, I can't play the drums.
No thick beats for me.
Those hurt.
They do hurt.
They really do.
Yeah. And I had Erin massage it, and Erin's like, she's like, so she was like going in on it. And I was like, yeah. Pretty similar stuff, you know.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Never had a Charlie horse. I can't. Oh, the last time I was so sick. Oh my gosh, I'm about to sneeze. 1 second. Sorry.
Bless you.
Allergy season.
Yeah, it is.
Bless you.
That's a first for the
Bless
North
your
Coast
face.
pod. We'll probably cut those out.
That is
Yeah, like I worked out when I was like 17 and a trainer just destroyed me. Like I'll never forget. Like it was like the most weight and then like doing it way past the point of like what's even smart. Like it was like, you know, because they say you go to failure.
Yeah.
It was like even like, you know, just shaking past that, right? And I literally couldn't sit on the toilet. Like when I was 17, I was so sore. So to this day, I do like to push myself in fitness stuff, but I know that that's not rational.
Right.
Because it's like you've done something that the muscle like is just so beyond destroyed. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. But I do like cold plunges and stuff. It's an acquired, like, you feel so good. It's horrible in the moment. Nobody I think they're lying, the people who say they genuinely love it. I think they're miserable, but then they love that. It's like a high.
It's like running.
Yeah.
Nobody loves running.
Right.
They love how they feel after they run.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Totally.
When you said, we can edit this out. When you said cold plunge, I was like, I forgot we were talking about cold plunges, so I thought you were going to say cold play, but then everything that you talked about relates to Coldplay too. Like you hate it when you're listening to it, but afterwards you're like, oh, that was great. That's all.
I feel like there's a song there, but I don't know if there's a full rap's worth of stuff.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I hate doing the thing, but I love how it feels. I hate doing the thing, but I love how it feels. I hate doing the thing, but I love how it feels. I hate doing the thing, but I love how it feels. Swimming.
Let me tell you something. There is something that I don't like. It's running. But I like the way I feel after it is all done. I say, why did I do that? Mel, why did I run? Oh, because I feel like I just got a natural high and it made me want to run to miles 8, then 9, and then my calves hurt. My calves hurt. I say, what is this thing in my calves, sir?
I hate doing the thing, but I love how it feels. I hate doing the thing, but I love how it feels. I hate doing the thing, but I love how it feels. I hate doing the thing, but I love how it feels.
Back when I was in Cleveland, I used to do hot yoga. Oh, and man, when I was doing it, I hated it so much like I was supposed to. But afterwards, I felt really cool. And then the next day, when I was working out of school, I was real chill, and so were the kids. Yeah, you know, hot yoga, that was the shit.
Doing the thing, but I love how it feels.
I hate doing the thing, but I love how it feels. I hate doing the thing, but I love how it feels. I hate doing the thing, but I love how it feels.
Okay, I'm coming at you with a big old ballad. Something I hate doing is eating a salad. It's so not hot, it's so not warm. I wish that it was as warm as a steak, but it's not. It's a salad and it's cold. But then I feel so great and so bold. Afterwards, that salad was my frenemy. I'm running out the door cause I've got so much energy.
Doing the thing, but I love how it feels.
I hate doing the thing, but I love how it feels.
Basic math.
I hate doing the thing, but I love reading books. I hate doing the thing, but I love
full night of sleep.
Coldplay.
Coldplay. Turn the magic on. I mean, she said.
They're like kind of one of those magic bands, like you just said magic, but like they kind of defy gravity.
Yeah.
There are some musical artists that just can do no wrong. Their fan base is obsessed with them. They do like perfect shows. Like Bruce Springsteen's been around long enough, but he's like that, like, you know, 3.5 hour show. Coldplay, 3.5 hour show. Like there's just these bands that just like, I don't know.
Yeah, fucking love. I love Coldplay.
Sarah Bareilles, 3.5 hour show.
3.5 hour show. Yeah.
Well, should we get a suggestion?
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah, let's get
should we
into
do
some
one?
improv.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, season 2. All right.
All right, perfect. Anna?
The suggestion is mountain.
Mountain.
Thank you, Mountain.
Thank you, Mountain.
So we're going up high, you know this is even best. Welcome everyone, we're at Everest.
We're at Everest. We're at Everest. We're at Everest. We're at Everest. Oh, with me you're walking, and can't lose. You know what I am. I'm practical shoes. Yes, just like the ones on RJ's feet. I can hike this mountain with whoever I meet because my feet are happy. No, they're not sappy. No rain is getting in. No drippy drappy. I got the nice socks. I got the nice sneaks, and I'ma be hiking this mountain for like 9 whole weeks. I'm practical shoes. I'm a practical shoe. I'm practical shoes. I'm practical shoes.
Check me out, you know you make your heart flutter. I'm a local Sherpa with a yak stick of butter. Eat that stuff, that's where they get keto from. Trust me out, take a lick, it'll be so fun. This is what they do for energy, it's more energy stored. Now going up the mountain, you won't be saying, oh my lord. You know I am the stopping sun. I am used to the low levels of oxygen.
Sherpa.
I'm a Sherpa. I'm a Sherpa with a little stick of butter.
You know the stuff is glow because it's so white. It's all that snow. Ooh, there's so much snow everywhere. There's snow here, and there. You know that movie starring Michelle Yeoh called Everything, Everywhere, All at Once? Yeah, well, actually, that should have been about motherfucking snow.
Hey,
snow.
He's snow. He's snow. He's snow. He's yeah, we're hanging out
here on Everest.
Snow transition. Snow transition. Snow transition. Snow transition. Shh, snow.
Oh my God. Hey, Jerry.
Yeah.
I think it's a whiteout up here.
Oh, yeah. I think it's I've never seen this much snow in my entire life.
Even in
Barry.
upstate New York, Jerry. I swear, even when it got really snowy, it was never as snowy as this Everest stuff.
Even when we were in Skinny Atlas, it was never. I tell you, Barry, I never seen this much white in my life. Not since I went to Texas.
Oh yeah, you know, in Texas they got all the white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. But no, it's just, you know, I feel like you and I were doing this whole self-whited Everest, and I'm a little bit anxious because I don't know which way's down and which way is up when it's white like this.
I don't know which way's left and which way's right when it's white like this.
I can't even see my Apple Watch.
I can't even see my smart laces.
Oh no, and your smart laces point north.
Yeah. Oh shoot, yeah, they're supposed to be our compass. I tell you, I haven't seen this much white since I was inside of a duvet cover.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen this much white since I worked at a fluorescent bulb shop.
Yes, the brightest place in town.
The bright trademark.
Anyway, I feel lost up here now.
Yeah, I'm lost. Maybe we should do like a little call or something. See if someone will respond back to us.
Oh yeah, I learned this on National Geographic.
Oh,
I knew it.
was that DJ Khaled?
Yeah.
Here's another one. Oh, hey.
Whoa, DJ
it's
Khaled.
DJ Khaled.
I don't eat pussy.
Why would you lead with that to strangers?
Oh, DJ Khaled, we there's so much white up here. We can't see what's left from right and what's up from down.
Don't worry, y'all can follow me. I got you. You know what?
What?
I'm seeing a lot of white too. This is the most white I've seen since. Where are you from?
I'm from Minneapolis.
Since I went to Minneapolis.
Oh, there is a lot of white people in the Midwest.
We're part of the problem.
But that's all right. We gonna hold it down. Y'all gonna follow me. I know which way to go. We gonna go up.
Hey.
We gonna go up.
We gonna go up.
We gonna go up.
Wow.
Yeah, you look at me, I'm DJ Khaled. Yeah, you know I'm legit, yes, I'm valid. Follow me, yes, I'll be your son. Oop, there's another one. Ooh, follow me, we're going to the top. Follow me and the boop the bop. We're gonna climb, yes, now follow my lead. I don't eat no pussy.
We're gonna go up. Oh, oh, oh. We're gonna go up.
Oh, oh, oh.
We're gonna go up.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
We're gonna go up.
Ooh, ooh. Climbing this mountain was sure getting scary. We were scared, yes, of Barry and Jerry. And then we found a DJ who saved our lives, and now we're going on up. Oh me, oh my, we're going up to the top of the mountain, going to the peak. This is gonna be the best freaking week of my life, because now a DJ's helping us out. And we're gonna go up, not down.
Going on up.
We're gonna go up
to the top of the mountain, to a deluxe mountain and into bed. Oh, going on up to the mountain. And this oxygen is making me high. Whoa. Did I dream that DJ Khaled said, here's another one from at this mountain? Is that you, Jerry? And am I Barry too? Are we at Zay Bars or the mountain? Woo! I'm very confused. I do not know what's going. Is this white out from my brain or is it snowing? Are we having oxygen sickness? Oh, I'm not lying. Oh my God, we're on the ground and we're both dying.
We're gonna go up.
You're gonna go up to heaven.
Gonna go up. We're gonna go up.
We're
gonna go up. I haven't seen this much white since a sheep ate my face.
Wow.
I just got my Sherpa license down at the SMV Sherpa motor vehicle shop.
You got it.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's a good stable industry,
Very
recession
stable.
proof.
Yeah.
You're always going to be hiking Everest.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, I was considering like getting into that or like doing a taxi job, but I was like, you get to travel a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, so just went that direction. Not that hard to actually get your Sherpa license. You know.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
You got to be responsible.
Yeah.
A little bit of, there's a little fee.
Yeah, there's a little fee.
I've actually never done it. I've never gone through the process.
Oh, it's a simple process, but kind of long, multi-steps. We'll tell you about the steps.
Yep.
So first, to prove that you're responsible, they give you an egg.
An egg.
Yeah, and you have to not crack the egg.
You have to not crack the egg. Yeah.
Oh, that's
You have to carry it with you for one whole day.
Yeah, one whole day.
I could do that. Okay.
In between your left and your right butt cheek.
So in my butt crack.
Yeah.
That thing.
If you can keep the egg intact,
In the crack of my butt.
then you are
Then that
responsible
shows that I'm
enough
responsible.
to guide people up Everest.
All right, and that's only step one?
That's only step one.
That's only step one. Then you come back the next day.
Yeah.
And then
You have to recite the entire discography of Stevie Wonder
the entire one.
from memory.
Yeah, starting with the song As.
Mm-hmm.
There seems to be a theme to this process.
What's
You
the
have to
theme?
prove what? Wait, what's a? What do you?
You said starting with the song Ass.
Oh, Oh yeah.
As and then
as.
you have the his song is called As.
I didn't know that one.
You're being crass right now. If you're too crass, you're not going to pass the Sherpa test.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be crass. I thought I didn't.
You know what? Let's skip to step 3.
Yeah, that's right. Step 3. So step 3 is you have to they take you to a hill and you have to pass a you have to go over a crevasse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have to go over a crevasse.
You have to go over a crevasse.
You have to go over the.
There's a men's crevasse
Yeah.
on the floor, and it's long. It's like an outsized crevasse.
It's a long crevasse.
It's a very long crevasse.
And I gotta go over it.
You gotta go over it. They don't give you any wood or anything that you can like Zelda around. They don't give you any of that. So you gotta
no wood.
No wood. So
All right.
So that you have to prove that you're crafty. So you have to prove that you're stable.
Yeah.
You have to prove that you have memory.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to prove that you're crafty.
Yeah.
Stable, memory, crafty. All right. What's step 4?
Step 4 is then you just sign an affidavit that says that you'll be a good Sherpa, and then.
Did you say sign an affidavit? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
You have to ask to sign a David.
You have to do what?
Larry David is there too.
Larry David is
There's a video that Larry
He's the
David
witness.
shot in Tibet when he recorded and went to Everest. And he recorded that video for Sherpas because they wanted him to be like an ambassador.
Yeah.
And so you have to sign something based on what he says in the video. And we actually legally can't tell you exactly what he says, but it's an affidavit.
Yeah,
It's an affidavit. Okay.
Yeah. We can't legally tell you what it says, but I did snatch a copy of the video. I'll just plug it in right here.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
When people are on the mountain and they're like 70, but they look 60. That's crazy, right? Because I'm 70 and I look 80.
Click. All right, stick that out.
All right. So I just.
That was great.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Pretty good, accurate. Larry David doing that thing there. Yeah.
You're gonna play another one?
Yeah. Here's another one. So after that one, they put in the Martin Lawrence one. I'm Martin Lawrence. Hey, you need to prove that you're responsible and crafty. Gina! Click. And that's it. Yeah.
So do you think you have what it takes to be a Sherpa?
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. I'm not quite sure this is for me.
Wow.
This
is insulting.
Jeez Louise.
I don't have what it takes to be a Sherpa. I don't have what it takes to be a Sherpa. I don't have what it takes to be a Sherpa. Oh, I will fail this test. What it takes to be a Sherpa. I don't have what it takes to be a Sherpa. I don't have what it takes to be a Sherpa. I'm gonna fail this test. I can't do it. Don't have the slack. I cannot keep a egg uncracked in my ass. I can't do it. No, and I believe all of you. But if you think that I can pass phase number 2, well, I can't. No, Stevie Wonder, I wonder who that is. I never heard of that guy. What does he sing? It sounds like shit, probably. Or no? Okay, that's me. What am I gonna do about step number 3? I
don't have what it takes to be a Sherpa.
Can't build a bridge.
You don't have what it takes to be a Sherpa.
Have what it takes to be a Sherpa. I'm gonna fail that test.
Well, you don't have what it takes to be a Sherpa in mass. Seems that we're at a crossroads. We're at an impasse. I can tell right now that you and your ass needs to figure out a way that you shall last. Now, we are Sherpas and we are going to Tibet. We're gonna climb all the way to the top. Yes, you can bet. And then when we get there, we'll send you a photo. Yes, you know. Ooh, you know.
I don't have what it takes to be a Sherpa. I don't have what it takes to be a Sherpa. I don't have what it takes to be a Sherpa. I'm gonna fail that test.
Many people before you have thought they would fail, but we're here to help you. We are sorry if we put something into your mind that the test was too hard. There are 3 more steps, and we will tell you them now.
No.
4, you gotta wear shoes that are made of butter so you can eat your shoes.
Step 5, you gotta do a crossword, and all of the words are verbs.
Step 6, do a one-person Broadway show about your trauma and sell it out every night, you know.
Step 8,
There's more.
You gotta pray to God every single day.
Have what it takes to be a Sherpa.
You got it.
I don't have
What it costs to be a Sherpa.
I don't have what it takes to be a Sherpa. I'm gonna fail that test.
Okay. Thank you and welcome back to season 2 of the North Coast podcast. We are so grateful to be back with y'all. And if you're enjoying the podcast, do not forget to rate and review on Apple Podcasts. Anything you're plugging? Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
I guess I have a plug.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm working on a project with a lot of other black writers. It's like a black version of Grease, a black retelling of Grease, called Sheen. It's a comedy. We're going to be debuting it on June 21st in Art NY. So more info to come on that on my Instagram. That's at rjron.williams on Instagram.
Hell yeah. Follow RJ on Instagram so you can see more about Sheen.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mel?
I got nothing. Follow my dog at Milo the Meeky.
Perfect. Follow my dog, Sky the Scottish Terrier. And follow my new comedy musical group, Cum Laude Comedy.
Cum Laude.
We're performing in Amsterdam, so stay in touch with all that. Thank you all very much, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.